Hello, Merry Meet. So today I want to review a tarot deck, and it's quite an oddball I have for you today. So if I can balance my computer so that it doesn't bounce, I couldn't do that now. It's this one. You might ask, is it a DVD? Is it a game? What is it? No, it's a tarot deck actually. Comes in this cover here. And yeah, when I saw this, I just had to have it because it's just so odd. I can't not have it in my collection. So, this is of course a DragonBall Z themed tarot, and I doubt if it's that it is an official product. I can't talk today. There we go, that's better. But yeah, let's have a look at it. It is a sturdy case, so I mean, it will hold your cards safe for quite some time, but it's very odd. Let's open it, and it's always a bit complicated to get open. These clamps sit, so I'm sorry if this sounds odd. Oh, come on. One moment, I just have to use some leverage here. I've been opening it a couple of times now, and it's just a nightmare to get open. I should have done this before I started the review. There we go. And here's another oddball way. You see, this deck is packaged like this, as in 3 little stacks inside this cover. The only way I can imagine that I've done it this way is that they had some extra cases or something, but to have those 3 sections there, I'm not really sure what I've been thinking, but it's a really, really nice quality. I mean, they don't package DVDs in this nice quality plastic. It's really sturdy. So yeah, let's first look at the little white book, or in this case the little blue book. It says Tarot just for you, and it is actually named DragonBall Z Mystery Tarot. So yes, it's this book, and I think it's in Japanese. I'm not completely sure. If anybody knows, this is what it looks like. And it's a pretty thick book, and what I like to see in here, I don't understand a word of it, but it's still nice, is that you have sections on shuffling the deck. There's loads of layouts. I mean, I wish they did the little white books that comes with Western decks like this. Some of these are pretty common ones, but still, it just keeps going. So this is, of course, some of the explanations of some of the layouts, I think. But at least, here's some more layouts. Layout. This one seems to be a version of the Celtic Cross. That's a bit odd. And wall of text I don't know anything about. How to read the layout. And then we have what the cards themselves. And as you can see, each card gets a full page. This for the Major Arcana. Did the Little Arcana do the same thing? I don't remember. Let's look. I don't think so, because we're nearing the end here. Yeah, the Little Arcana just gets a few lines. But anyway, it's a lot more information than you usually find in the little white books that you get. With typical American decks. It's basically a little booklet. So, let's have a look at the deck. Because while the little white book seems to be pretty good, though of course I can't really... Let me see if I can adjust things here. There we go. Sorry for all the camera shuffling. I can't really give a very accurate description of the little white book because I don't understand the writing. It does seem to be fairly good, and I do like all the layouts. It seems to be basically, if this is a product that you pick up just to start out with the tarot, it does seem to give you what you need. Unfortunately, the cards themselves, yeah. First of all, they come in this really odd format, which is a nightmare to shuffle. This is the backs of it, and of course they are not reversible. You can see if it's upside down or not, which is a problem. The card quality is horrible. And if you look at the sides here, they are just sort of stenciled out. This is the kind of quality that you get when they have just printed out a deck in a magazine that you have to stencil out yourself. But here we have a major issue with the deck. It's basically just pictures from the show, or possibly from the manga. So it doesn't really do a lot to doesn't seem to be matched up with any symbolism whatsoever. It's just random pictures that they have chosen. Let's go through the major arcana here. It's the characters from the show. The printing quality is so. It's not horrendous. It's not it's not top quality either. As far as I know, these decks are sold at more or less the typical dollar store-like thing. And I think this can be a nice product if you are looking for basically a little... First of all, if you're looking for an oddball deck to add to your collection. But I seem to have been mixing them up. I thought I had sorted them, but yes, here we have from the minor arcana as well. More minor arcana. But as you can see, they just keep going the same thing. All the cards are illustrated, but they don't really have any symbolism to them whatsoever. But as I was saying, it's from the dollar store type thing, and it can be very nice if you want an oddball deck, just to add to your collection. See, they're so poor quality, they're already bent. Or if you are a fan of this show and manga, and you just want a novelty item. This is definitely just a novelty deck. There's no point in reading with this. Of course, you can read with anything. You can take a handful of buttons and throw them on the floor, and you just make your own system for how to read it. Basically, you can divine with anything where you can get a reasonably random result. And of course, that you can look at these pictures and decide and basically ask for just to read it intuitively. Or like, for example, I know I have done a review of it. I have a tarot ring that you spin. It's a spinner ring that will give you basically a card, and then there's no image at all. It's just indicates what card you got, and you can read it just by basically the card number. So it's not completely useless as a divination deck, but it is pretty close. None of these pictures are so extremely similar as well, but yeah. I think it's a shame that I've done it like this, because this would be a nice little product. I mean, I wish that I did this in dollar type stores here. Just make a very simple deck, base it on the right for all I care, or just some sort of very, very simple design. Have a little booklet that explains you everything you know, sell it for $1 or $2, and then I wouldn't care if it has poor stock quality, because it would just be something to get people started. So yeah, is it a good divination deck? No. Is it high quality in any way? No. Is it a very fun oddball thing to have in your collection? Yes. So I don't think I can even give a number to this. It's not something you would be divining with. It's just, yeah. And it's basically the same images. These kinds of images. So can you actually shuffle with this deck? Well, let's see Anya fail at shuffling. Come on. Woohoo! We are shuffling. It has the most horrible shuffle feel of anything, but you can. So yeah. I mean, I collect tarot cards. I've been asked, do I divine with every tarot and oracle deck I have? No, not generally. I have a lot of decks that I just collect. And this is definitely one that's going in the collection. It's not going to be one that I generally use. But it's a fun piece, and it's different, and it was pretty cheap getting. So, and I do like DragonBall Z. So yeah, if you like DragonBall Z and do the tarot, then it can be fun just for the novelty of it. But this, if we say you have the Rider-Waite deck at the very end of the usefulness as a divination tool, and then you have the very, very farthest of this is just a novelty deck, then this is at 10 towards the novelty. It's novelty and really nothing else. If you're gonna read with it, you can only read by saying, oh, it's the lovers. I know that the lovers mean so and so and so, and you just read by what the cards generally say. You don't look at the image at all, or you read intuitively by just looking at the pictures, but the picture doesn't give you that much either, really. It's, I mean, yeah. If you're gonna just divine with something like that, just divine with Magic the Gathering cards instead. But yeah, fun little deck with a very odd packaging. So yeah. And that is my review of DragonBall Z Mystery Tarot. I hope you have enjoyed this review. Have a great day, and blessed be.